Wait! Is that me? Hanging on the city wall, being fed to the crows? I've transmured into a book. In my past life, I was just a worker who couldn't even afford health insurance. I slaved away at 3 jobs even when I was sick, barely paid off my student loans, never got a chance to enjoy life. And now I've been transmuted into cannon fodder? I've transmuted into the King Baiter? And become the youngest daughter of Herbert Faldrud, the story's biggest villain and future finance minister. Father is a greedy merchant. My eldest brother is a local trove detestable that even dogs avoid him.
My second brother is a traitor to the country who collaborates with the enemy.
And the original owner of this body? A vicious, depraved wretch who took pleasure in tormenting her servants. 3 years from now, the new archbishop will send an invite to settle old scores. The Falmicks will be expelled from the church, their assets seized, the entire family exiled. And me? I'll be strung up on the city wall, left to rot for 3 days as crow feed. Are you kidding me with this setup? Ding! Detected host's intense will to survive. Wealthy and wicked system has been activated. A system? A golden finger? The standard issue for every transreader. This system is dedicated to cultivating the ultimate villainous spendthread across all realms. The host need only squander 10 billion gold pounds in a wealthy and wicked manner, or be exiled to the frotirement bonus of 1 billion and return to the modern world. Rule: any wealthy and wicked behavior by the host that provoke an emotional reaction in others will triggers retirement fund rewards. The higher the status of the target, the greater the reward. Main quest: within 24 hours, squander 1,000 gold pounds in the manner of a spoiled villainess. Failure penalty: erasure of the host's soul. Squander money to survive? Do evil to get rich? I was born for this! All I have to do is play the role of a brainless rich bimby. Easy! I'm so sorry, people of Peachwood Town. I have to save my own skin first. Miss, the master is in the studio counting this year's titted grain funds. He's just finished logging everything. What? He's counting money? If I'm one step too late, he'll have hidden it all away! Why is Miss running like her hair's on fire today?
£2,000 gold pounds. A full 2,000. As long as I describe the disaster a little more dramatically in the tax exemption petition to the bishop, this entire grain fund will slip right into my pocket without anyone being the wiser.
Father!
Oh, my darling girl, you nearly gave Father a heart attack. Come, let Father have a look at you. What is it, my dear? Did you spot a pretty new dress? Or find some new trinket that caught your eye?
Father, give me 1,000 gold pounds.
How much? 1,000 gold pounds? You couldn't sell this entire estate for that.
Those Reggie Jays outside the city are filleth and disgust. Since they refuse to leave, I'll show them what it means to have grain in abundance. I'll buy out every granary in the city and waste it all.
You mean you want to buy up all the grain and keep it from the refuse?
Exactly. And not just keep the good grain. I'll pay top price for the worst wheat blan. Let those tricky merchants take their gains and push those folks to the edge with rage. Say something, old man. Please don't tell my money-grabbing father is going to say no. I should have come up with a better excuse.
Clary! My darling girl! My darling girl has finally grown up!
I did petition the bishop for disaster tax relief, but this money was collected by force. Holding it is like holding hot coals. But if the grain merchants raise their prices, the Refegias can't afford to eat, and the Faulkner family steps up to gather funds and grain for relief. Then I'm not just blameless, I'm a hero.
Excellent! Worthy blood of Herbert Faulknert, that's the spirit. You take after me. Go on then. Shake the roof off Peachwood Town, and father will have your back.
Just like that? He actually gave it to me? Wasn't this old midger supposed to love money more than life in the original story? Oh well, who cares? Money in hand, time to bolt. Don't worry, father. I'll squander it in the most spectacular fashion imaginable.
I won't save you a single copper.
This child, she's finally grown up, finally showing her love for her old father. If the church audit counts the accounts one day, I can always claim that my family was cursed with a spendlock daughter, and none of it was my doing. Genius.
Sorry, everyone. I'm just a lowly worker. I can't save anyone. All I can do is play the villain, stay alive, finish the mission, and get home.
Why don't you just rob them blind? You're going to drive people to their graves.
Take it or leave it. In times like these, grain is king.
Merchant Weber, I'm here to buy grain today, all the moldy, infested, utterly worthless old blan and rotten chaff rotting away in your storeroom. I'll take every last scrap.
Buy those worthless scraps?
That's right. And not just buy them, I'll pay 3 times the going rate.
Outrageous! Folks outside the walls are giving up everything they have for food, and you're paying a premium for rotten bran? What kind of person are you? Crookie dealer? Freeloader? For the Faulkner family to produce such a spendlack daughter, fate will punish you all!
Jackpot! She's buying unsellable old bran at triple the price. Is this girl out of her head?
Mass hatred detected, behavior classified as extremely heinous. Retirement bonus rewarded, 200,000. Keep shouting. The louder, the better. The harder you shout, the faster that Peresco Gressbard fills.
Bring out every last sack of old bran from the back warehouses. Load it up for Miss Faulkner!
Take it to the city gate. Set up a soup housen.
Herbert really has no idea how to raise a daughter. Spending 1,000 gold pounds on rotten bra. Does the Faulkner family have a death wish? Montgomery, you only see her buying low-quality grain, yet you have not considered the consequences of that action. Consequences.
There's food! There's food! Food!
An angel! Miss Faulkner is an angel sent from heaven! How did this happen?
How is this possible?
Right now, grain prices in Peachwood Town are soaring, and wealthy merchants are hoarding stock. Is wealthy perchance a foeing martin? Passmacht of Duskwitz in his purposes ten honleven holling fit. If the Faldmings had distributed good rice, those wealthy households would have sent tempted the pervitrized and coused all. This Faldming and the reigns a quaesplos on terming and ellet. At finally has killed it has met their people to pose as refugees and snatch it all, only to resell it. And the real refugees would never get a single mouthful.
That old bran is sour and tough. Who could possibly eat it?
That's precisely the point. The rich won't touch it. Anyone with even moderate means will refuse it. Only those truly on the brink of starvation will not turn away this one mouthful of survival.
These people? Have they lost their minds? I'm feeding you slob fit for pigs and you're grateful? No, this is all wrong. How am I supposed to complete the mission like this? I need to do something worse.
You dare shash al key with my bare hand!
That's food! That's our lives! You fat bellies can afford to complain about dirt! We're starving to death out here!
No! This isn't how the script is supposed to go! Shouldn't your rage be directed at me, the one who started all this? Why are you fighting for me?
Good porridge. Wonderful porridge.
Miss Faulkner, you've saved my life. My eternal gratitude.
Sir, wake up! That's mud! That's sand! That's cow dung! I'm the bad guy here!
All you see is sand and mud. None of you see the brilliance in it. It is genuinely terrible.
Yes! Now curse me. Call me heartless.
If she had given out fine grain and clean porridge, whose belly's will would it be filling right now? Those well-fed, idle thugs. Could the truly starving refugees ever fight past those bruisers?
That?
Mixed with sand, the rich won't deign to eat it. The thugs can't be bothered to steal it. Only those truly on the brink of starvation will endure the grit of this life-saving grain. This is driving unwided with the inferior, the only way to save countless lives in a world gone mad.
Miss Faulkner possesses such profound wisdom.
Miss Falkland willingly made enemies of the powerful and the wicked, all for our sake.
In ancient times, Lady Goddick. In these times, Miss Faltic. The kingdom of Caroline is truly blessed to have the Faltic family.
We thank Miss Falcat for her wisdom of sand. Righteous and great is Miss Falcat.
At this rate, I'll end up being crowned the Saint of Caroline. So much for my vicious villainess image. And who on earth is that man?
I've got it! Not enough. How is it still this clean? Throw in bark, roots, anything. I dare anyone to call me a good person after this.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 1 pound of good grain saves 1 life. With rice husks and bark mixed in, 1 pound becomes 3, 5 pounds. What could save 1,000 people can now save 3, 5,000. What extraordinary compassion. Willing to be despised through all of history, all to secure 1 chance at survival for an entire city of people. This is a true saint.
Saint Faulkner! Saint Faulkner!
Detected mass emotions of extreme gratitude and awe. Detected emotional reaction from a high-ranking individual. Retirement bonus rewarded 100,000.
All I wanted was to be the bad guy!
It's over. The Faulkner family may well become untouchable from now on.
Miss! You're a genius! And a great philanthropist! That batch of old inferior bran had been sitting in the warehouse for 3 years. Even the rats stopped bothering with it. Your full-price purchase not only cleared my inventory, it earned me triple the value. What a masterstroke, miss! You turned worthless goods into acts of grace and dead inventory into cold cash. From now on, any Faulkner business, I'll put my life on the line to get it done.
My dear girl, father understands. You're helping father helping father share the burden.
Father, I just wanted to squander money.
Yes, exactly. Squander away, squandering in style. Good girl.
Main quest settled. The host squandered 1,000 gold pounds within 24 hours. Mission accomplished. Retirement bonus 5,000.
500,000? And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Still short by 9.99 billion. I'm going to be here forever. 1 million. 1 million. I need 10,000 1 millions to make 10 billion.
New mission issued. Within 1 month, squander 100,000 gold pounds in a failure penalty. Erasure of the host's soul.
100,000? Where on earth am I supposed to find 100,000 gold pounds?
Money must be spent, reputation must be ruined, and ideally, cause a scandal big enough to get the entire family banished by the church. 3 birds, 1 stone.
I've got it!
Send these out. Every wealthy merchant in the city is to attend a banquet at Town Hall at noon tomorrow. Each person is to arrive with 100 gold pounds in cash. Bring 1 copper men less, and they can forget about doing business in Peachwood Town ever again. Miss, the handwriting is a scroll, the paper is rough, there's ink smeared everywhere. These aren't invitations, these are ransom notids. That's exactly what I want. Oh, and have the guards who deliver them change their clothes, no uniforms. Get them dressed like butchers, sleeves rolled up, arms out, knives on their belts. Yes, miss.
This is what they call the Black Dinner! This is extortion! This is gangsterism! Exile conditions met!
It's nothing. Nothing at all.
There's no need to be alarmed, gentlemen. I've invited you all here today for one purpose only. Pay up. 100 gold pounds per person. Pay, and your business in Peachwood Town is yours to run however you please. Don't pay, well, let's just say you should watch your step going home.
Miss Faulkner, this isn't proper.
Proper? In Peachwood Town, I am the rules.
This 100 gold pounds for a piece of paper? Isn't this highway robbery?
Old Faulkner is both the town governor and a man of the church. We can't afford to make enemies here.
Today, Miss Me is robbing you in broad daylight. Go ahead, curse me all you want.
I'll pay. I'm paying.
Yes! The plan worked perfectly. The resentment is off the charts. Exile is basically guaranteed.
Miss Falcon, once we've paid this 100 gold pounds, we're truly free to do business in Peachwood Town however we please.
Where did this person come from? Obviously. My father runs this town. And even if the sky falls, the Falkard family will hold it up.
Isn't this just protection money? We pay, you back us up, and all those street thugs won't dare trouble us anymore. We're buying peace of mind.
Well?
More than that, gentlemen. This piece of paper isn't a receipt. It's a franchise license. With this paper, you're officially registered with the town. And from now on, the supervisor himself protects you. You've resolved every improper private arrangement in one go. You've turned all those confidential private payments into a clean, legitimate contract.
Paying for peace and protection. Then I'll pay. This is more than reasonable.
Miss Faulkner, I have quite a few shops on my street. Can I purchase several?
100 gold pounds for one. 10 of them gives you 1,000 pounds worth protection. What a deal!
Detected mass emotional shift. Fear has transformed into fervent enthusiasm. Retirement bonus rewarded, 1,000.
Wasn't this supposed extortion? How did it turn into a buying frenzy?
Father, do you want to count all this money?
Well done. This is called commercial licensing. My dear girl, the Faulkner family has produced a business prodigy.
My eternal infamy. My exile to the frozen north. Why is this so impossibly hard?
My darling, the moment this money walked through the door, it went on the books as cash, but we need to spend it. Weren't you trying to squander a fortune? Well, all of this is yours now.
Father, you make a compelling point!
Yes! Money must be spent! And spent so brazenly, so obnoxiously, that people will curse my name to my face! I will turn every last coin into absolute ruin!
Miss, you sent for me?
Yes! I want to recruit people.
Recruit people?
Exactly. The kind of idle, worthless street thugs. Must look menacing, must have a criminal record, preferably utterly without conscience. Send them out to terrorize people and turn Peachwood Town into absolute chaos.
Miss, these people...
5 gold pounds a month.
Miss, the regular town guard only earns 1 gold pound a month. 5 is far too generous. Those people, once they get the money, they'll just...
Everything is going according to Miss Me's plan. Go do it. Let every loser in the entire city come to the Foxmert family.
What on earth does Miss intend to do?
Recruiting thugs? 5 gold pounds a month?
The Faulkner girl must have lost her mind. A constable? What kind of title is that?
Boss, should we sign up?
5 gold pounds? I'm in.
Every criminal record from 5 towns around Peachwood is standing right here. What in God's name does this woman want to do?
This is wool? Constable. I've never worn anything this fine before.
Your job is simple. Patrol the streets and deal with anything that displeases you. The more ruthless, the better. Clear out the vagrants. Clear away any vendor stalls. Push away anyone who blocks the road. I want every citizen in this town crossing to the other side when they see you coming.
Understood, Miss Faulkner.
The hatred will be off the charts. Exile conditions achieved.
They're so scary!
Move aside and stay far away from these bad people from now on.
A mob of thugs like this in town. Our good days are numbered.
This woman, is she raising a private band? Treachery. This is treachery.
Your Highness, this is rule by force. That franchise fee is clearly taking from the people for profit, and now she's using criminals to rule them. She's gathering a band of men with lavish pay. This is treachery.
Look at the carriage following behind them. Tell me whose crest you see.
Hey, old man! Your stall is blocking the road. Move it out of the way!
Huh? What's that?
Move it now! Are you deaf? Move it! Keep dragging your feet and we'll flip the whole stall over!
Boss, you're not actually gonna kill the old man, are you?
Killing people in broad daylight? Is there no law left in this land?
Keep the bucket here from now on. Don't block the road.
Thank you, sir.
Boss, did you just help him move the bucket? Didn't like the look of a bucket blocking the road, that's all.
Who threw that? Pick it up!
Yes, sir. I've picked it up.
Littering is strictly forbidden in Peachwood Town. Remember that.
Mama, do bad people teach people to pick up trash?
What is going on? Whatever happened to my town in absolute chaos?
Your Highness, I was wrong.
Wrong about what, exactly?
Those thugs, once they put on a uniform, they are actually keeping order. That uniform, that salary, it gave them dignity. And dignity gave them discipline.
Fighting evil with evil, using punishment to eradicate punishment. Clara Foxtard understands the spirit of the law, and even more, she understands the calculus of the human heart. This woman is utterly unfathomable.
Detected that the constary's overall image has triggered widespread awe among the populace. Retirement bonus rewarded. 800,000.
Something is wrong here. Something is very, very wrong. Sir, please take this little something. And if it's not enough, you just ask, all right?
Watch yourself next time. I catch your stall encroaching on others' space again. You'll be fined.
Yes, you manage things so well, sir. Before, everyone was crowded into the middle of the road. Customers couldn't get in and nobody could sell anything. Now, everyone moves aside a little and business is thriving.
That's right. Since you started patrolling, the road's wider, the wealthy families' carriages can get through, and my business is up 30%. That fine was worth every penny. From now on, I'll treat it as a monthly management fee. You'll get it every month.
Absolutely! Things were always going missing before. But now, with you gentlemen standing watch, which thief would dare reach out a hand?
What is this? Extortion became a management fee? Criminals became security guards? Why does every single one of these villains have such a ridiculously strong work ethic?
Since you're all so eager to pay your management fees, don't say I didn't warn you. My ultimate move is coming.
Listen up, all of you! That management fee you're paying the constables only buys you the right to set up a stall. Now, we're gonna talk about where that stall goes. This street has prime spots and dead ends. The entrance is gold. The tail end is the back of beyond. So tell me, why should everyone pay the same price when some of you get prime real estate and others get a dusty corner?
So, Miss Me has decided to change the rules. Zoning and competitive bidding. This street is divided into 3 zones. The gold zone has the best spots, right at the most visible location at the entrance. Reserved for major merchants. Starting bid 10 gold pounds. Silver zone is second tier. And as for those without money, you can rot in the iron zone.
What?
Miss Me is openly biased in favor of the wealthy. Money gets you to the front. No money? Get to the back.
This is sure to provoke outrage. Dividing market stall fees in tiers, the poorer vendors will absolutely despise me.
Miss Falkford is actually...
Yes, curse me. Call me the Iron Rooster of the Faulkners. A money-grubbing miser. Spread the word.
10 gold pounds! I'll bid 12 gold pounds! 15 gold pounds! No one outbid me! 20 gold pounds!
What?
Let's pool our money and claim a silver zone spot. 1,000 copper pennies. We each work half a day.
Deal! Let's do it! I'm buying, I want one. Where do I pay?
No, this isn't right.
You're supposed to curse me for faring the reg beg schweig and managed captually to chich just hannes to gun it her cheerfully. This rich. Then denounce the Faulkners to the church so cheerfully you can't.
This woman is truly gifted. Her zone bidding system, the surface it looks like a money grab, but in reality she's using price to sort merchants and geography, to channel foot traffic. The treasury of the Kingdom of Caroline is empty, and will a conch of generating wealth. Clara Faulkner's methods may weigh in the kingdom's heiress, this desperatance, and all the stone-nosed in taxes. Clara Faulkner's methods may well gain 3 of dead lek. This is a statement.